From Morlan. I'm sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you're not endowed as good for your species. Do you fear those words? Morlan's famous shop sells many. Oh dear. Oh, it's spam, isn't it? Spam. Mark as red. So we can mark these as red. These are done. That's the Omega stuff. Okay, back. And Krogan shotgun. Shotgun extra rounds. Right. Let us go and talk to let's talk to Kelly, see what she says.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may I help you?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
No.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Should I talk to... Let's talk to Joker. I don't know if you'll have information about one of those missions or both of them, but it'd be worth just having a chat with him, see what he says. We'll have a chat with Garrus and Tally, then. And then the Illusive Man. Interesting.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Okay.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Okay, the squad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Ooh. Let's have a look at that then. Ah! That one. Pursuit tactics. Dependent on light, sensors cannot detect objects moving at faster than light speeds. No ship can be detected at interstellar ranges. Detection at interplanetary ranges suffers from light speed lag. Observers see ships not where they appear to be, but where they were when the light bearing their image left them, minutes, hours, or even days before. To counteract light speed lag, battle fleets surround themselves with spheres of screening and scouting frigates. Pursuers cannot detect ships and directly intercept them. Instead, pursuers track where objects were, where they were heading, and at what speed they were moving. Such data reliably predicts an object's future location and for pursuit along its light-lagged wake. Ships trying to evade pursuit follow erratic zigzag courses, requiring pursuers to make stops to update their projections. Okay. To the main batteries to talk to Garrus. And then, of course, speaking to Tally. See what missions they have for us. And we could always chat with Kasumi. See if she has anything new to say. And she lives this way. Yeah. Port observation.
Hey, got a minute?
Yep.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
For me or her?
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
Yeah, I've talked to them. I think you're right.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okay. Let's converse with Garrus then, shall we? See what he needs our help with. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Garrus.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him.
Oh, okay.
There's a specialist on the Citadel, named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
Okay. Ask about Sidonis.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
But I tell you the truth. It is not... Oh, what is it? Oh, no. Oh, that's annoying me. I can't remember exactly how it goes. But I tell you the truth. It is not an eye for an eye. Do not... do not reject an evil man. If he strikes you upon the cheek, then turn to him the other also. If a man would have you walk 1 mile, walk a second with him. And if a man demands your tunic, give him your shirt too. Something like that. You know, for referencing the Bible, let's reference the Bible. You sure that's what you want?
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Yeah, this really hit him, didn't it?
What happened? How did Sedonis...
We know. He's told us.
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
We don't have time for this. No. I'll help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
I wonder if there's a way to... Right! More codexes that I seem to have missed. Anything to do with weapons? Oh, there's a few things here. Disruptor torpedoes are powered projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable mass effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in localized areas. The rapid, asymmetrical mass changes cause the target to rip itself apart. In flight, torpedoes use a mass-increasing field, making them too huge for enemy kinetic barriers to repel. Because extra mass retards acceleration, torpedoes are easy prey for defensive Guardian weapons, and must therefore be launched at extremely close range to be effective. To prevent damage to the parent craft, torpedoes must be cold-launched, meaning they are released before their thrusters ignite. Aligning with its target's trajectory, a fighter releases a torpedo and immediately thrusts away, while the torpedo continues to coast towards its target. After the fighter is clear, no more than a second after launch, the torpedo activates its mass field and thrusters away from the fighter and towards its target. Torpedoes are the main anti-ship weapon used by fighters, launched at point-blank range in ripple-fire waves, so broadsides. They are reminiscent of the ancient Calliope rocket artillery launchers, thus their popular nickname, Callies. By saturated defensive Guardian systems with multiple targets, at least a few torpedoes will get through. Okay. Let's have... Ooh, another one. Right, we should probably also have had a look at that. Oh well. We'll go and have a chat with Tally. See what's up. Wonder if there's a way to... stop Garrus from killing Sedonis. Might not be an option.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
Hi, Tally.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
What?
I'm scared, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Exactly, they must be crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
So what do we do next?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Yeah, how common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians.
Ugh.
She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
So what happened to her?
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
What's going to happen in the trial?
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
So I'm guessing that that's just like, oh, you can do this anytime. It's just, if she doesn't go, then she's, I'm guessing, summarily found guilty would be the guess. So what's the punishment? Exile, you said?
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Exile is an odd choice. I'm guessing it's because, as you said, they're a family. It's excommunication from the church, in a way. You are exiled, you're out, you're not allowed in.
So no prison and no death penalty?
Practically is.
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Okay, so how bad are these charges? Treason.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Well, of course we'll help.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay. Well, let's go and do that, shall we? That's the lift. Right. That CIC. Right.
The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room,
I
Commander.
have something more important.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming from the Illusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Yeah. Right, okay. No. Let's look at research. What can we research? Let's just make him wait. Grumble. More shotgun damage. Actually, it's probably... Right, what does it? It's palladium. I should make a note that I need palladium and I can use anything else. Completely up... Well, no, that's only up to level 4, isn't it? I know I'm going to be using tally. So that's a thing. Tech duration. That's extra biotic damage, that's extra tech duration. So tech powers last longer. We'll see what other options we've got. Prototypes. Guessing these are extra things, are they? So let's put up the tech duration, shall we? Oh, are these things we can't afford yet? No, these are things we've not. Oh, these are things we've discovered, but we can't use because we need another bit of upgrade. So tech cooldowns. That just okay. That just requires more. That might be actually better than have tech duration. Tech duration is primarily going to be for me, I think. I'm guessing. Right. What other things have we got? Shotgun extra rounds. More platinum. Whoa! A lot of platinum. This bonus affects the entire squad. I've not seen them have to reload that much. Do we use the last, pretty much the last of our platinum to upgrade damage? Yes, let's do that. And we can talk to Morden and Grunt. Maybe they've got something to say about their missions.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What a... This is one of those things where I'm not sure which one it is. Normally if you pick the one on the right, that ends the option of this conversation. So we'll comment that he's awfully relaxed.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture. Can't spend time reminiscing.
Malin wasn't like that. Wasn't like what? He was... yeah. So, yeah, Malin stuck with it, didn't he?
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally. Can still make wrong choices. Bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision. Executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage. Can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
So you don't feel anything about this?
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
What are your thoughts about the research?
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Can I talk to him now?
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about you.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later. Updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules in molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
No.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Kind of creeped out. Let's talk to... Should we talk to Grunt? Yes, let's talk to Grunt. Yep. You know, if I can't...
The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
I'm aware, thank you, Kelly. I'm aware. Let's talk to Grunt. And you know, if we keep the Illusive Man waiting, well, that's his fault for kind of hijacking our ship. I know it's not his fault, it's the game's fault, but still I'm allowed to be grumpy. Grunt.
Not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We did this to calm you down. No. Save that for the collectors.
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Someday it'll end, it has to. No, I can't have you going rogue on me.
I need you to stay in line, Grunt. If you can't stay focused, you're a danger.
I'd never stab you in the back, Shepard. Warriors like you and me, straight to the face. Kidding.
Okay, so, you know, so he's not saying he wouldn't betray us, he's just saying that if he did, he'd make sure we knew it. I'm not sure if that fills me with confidence or not. Ah, dear. We have been getting him the old shotgun weapon damage upgrades, so... Yeah, that could be interesting. I'm guessing this is going to lead us into a mission, because that's what I think this is how Horizon started, so... Yeah.